South Canara, a district situated on the west coast of Karnataka, is endowed with nature's bountiful gifts. The Tulu-speaking people of this area worship Bhootas, or spirits, even today. These are benevolent gods, guardian angels of the people. God is invoked in a humble manner, in a stone set under the tree. This is a folk conception of God, perhaps the most primitive form of worship. With the passage of time and with the growth of civilization, man began to construct shrines around the deity. The deities are also worshipped inside houses. A small shelf or cot is set apart as a pedestal for the gods. Some of the spirits are of totemistic origin, such as Panjurli, pig spirit, Nandigona, the bull spirit, or Pilichamundi, tiger spirit. These deities are also worshipped in public places as community or village spirits. Such shrines, known as Bhootstanaas, are spread all over the district. Mekkikatte in the north is famous for a shrine where wooden idols of different spirits are worshipped. While wooden masks or idols are more common in the northern parts of the district, metal is used extensively in the south. Some spirits are manifestations of the mother goddess, such as Ullalti or Jumadi. Some are incarnations of the different Ganas, followers of Lord Shiva. A highly revered spirit is Nandigona, the five-faced bull. Changing times, the humble shrines of the Bhootas have acquired new forms. Some of them have even incorporated the formalities of Brahmanic temples. A few shrines have been dedicated to the spirits of heroes who attain divinity after tragic deaths, like the twin warrior brothers Koti and Chennaya, or the shrines of Kodabbu, Kalkuda, or Kallurti. Kalanja is a ritual performed in the month of Karnataka, the rainy season. Wearing palm leaf skirts, their faces painted with a variety of vegetable dyes, youngsters go dancing from house to house, while elders sing the myth of Kalanja. It is believed that during Karnataka, the other spirits rest. The duty of protecting the devotees thus rests on the shoulders of Kalanja. Is the ballad of spirits. These songs retell folk myths about the origin and the prowess of the Bhootas. Each Bhoota has its own folk mythology. Canada is a land rich in coconut groves and areca nut plantations. The entire costume of the spirit dancer is thus fabricated with available plants and trees. The yellow, tender leaves of the coconut tree, the red kisgara flowers, and the white areca spathe provide the basic material for the costume. It is this unique and spontaneous use of nature that keeps the tradition of the ritual alive. The harvest season is over, and it is time for the annual festivals of the spirits of Bhootha Kola or Nema. The festivals are marked by a variety of ritualistic formalities and provide a rich fare of visual delight. At the start of the Bhootha festival, the Bhandara is brought out in procession. The idol, mask, sword, bell, and other objects of worship are ceremoniously taken out of the shrine and brought to an open space. In the more affluent shrines of South Canada, there is a decorated elephant which leads the procession, followed by devotees who throng in large numbers. In others, the enthusiastic devotees follow Nandi, the decorated sacred bull. While the procession with the Bhandara is winding its way to the arena where the Bhootha Kola or the spirit dance is to be held, finishing touches are being given to the Ani. The Ani is the grand halo-like headgear of the dancer. This is decked with kisgara and tender areca flowers. After a ceremonious oil bath, the dancer is dressed and made up. Different bhootas have different colors and different motifs. The base color of the face may be yellow, red or black, depending on the nature of the spirit being impersonated. While the dancer is being made up, his wife, mother or sister sing the Pardana, the ballad about the Bhoota being worshipped. The singing of the story helps the dancer fall into a trance and psychologically identify himself with the spirit. My job as a dancer impersonator is hereditary. As you know, only artists of specific backward communities are allowed to impersonate the Bhoota. As for me, I have learned this art from my father and grandfather, and shall pass on the tradition to my children and grandchildren. These rituals keep me busy during the months of February, March and April. But I have to earn enough money during this season to look after my family for the entire year. I feel that since people of this generation are interested in the ritual, my art will survive and continue. There seems to be no danger of its being extinguished by these modern times. After reaching the arena, the ceremonious objects are placed on the dais and decorated with flowers. In affluent temples, there may be silver or even golden masks. The next important stage is the beginning of the ritual dance. The artist, clad in a skirt made of tender coconut leaf, begins to wear a sacred anklet on his neck. Dancer then dons the ani, or the headgear. It could be oval, round or square in shape, depending on the spirit being worshipped. There are different kinds of dances and rituals, wherein incidents from the life of the deity are enacted. This is an episode from the kola.The kola. Kola.The and his benefactress, Tani Maniga, are worshipped together. As the story goes, when kola.The was pushed into a well by enemies, Tani Maniga dropped her sari into the well for him to come up. But while ascending, disobeying her instructions, he looked up at her half-naked body. To atone for this sin, he beats his head with a sword 16 times. These kolas or nemas are not mere rituals. Devotees not only seek blessings, but also solutions for their intricate and family problems. This is from the Guliga and Chaundi ritual. Guliga and Chaundi are the ferocious spirits of the lower ranks, but they are also very funny. They try to run away, but the devotees form a fort around them and do not allow them to. Here, the palm leaf garment is worn, but the headgear is not used. Though certain deities have turned vegetarian, Guliga and Chaundi demand live animals. They catch the hen alive and eat it raw. Shree Jatre is yet another famous festival. The hallmark of this festival is the mass possession of hundreds and thousands of women. These women are possessed by the female spirits of Shree, her daughters Sanne and Ginde, and granddaughters Abbage and Darage. Some of the priests are possessed by the male spirit Kumara, the son of Shree. Kumara pacifies the possessed women by solving their mental and emotional problems. The very existence of the natives of South Canada is interwoven with the rituals of the Bhoothaas. There can be no economic, political, sociological or cultural decisions without the assenting nod of the spirits. As one of the performers said, this art will survive. There is no danger of the ritual being extinguished. The benign spirits will continue to enrich the lives of the natives of the land and their tradition forever.